Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today, or maybe you're catching us on our YouTube channel, Signature Mike. Anyway, we love having you with us. I have a great show today. I have great design dilemmas you've been writing in, and I have some great answers to your questions. I have Kelly Zapata with Kelly Appliance with me today. We have some appliance myths we're going to bust today. You're going to really enjoy that. First, I have two fabulous ladies. I have Noelle Salinas and Lee Little. Noelle is the events manager, and Lee is the event chair of the Cotton Ball and Historic Augusta. Thank you both for being here.
Happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, Lee. We've known each other a long time.
We have.
And Noelle, it was great to meet you today.
Thank you.
I love Historic Augusta and everything they do.
Yeah, they're an amazing organization. We love being part of it.
It really is. We've had Eric on before, your
Yes.
director, and he's been really great telling us wonderful things that you guys do all the time.
Absolutely.
And you have an event coming up, and that's what we really want to talk about, a really fun event that I've been to in years past and always have a great time. The Cotton Ball.
Absolutely, yes, the Cotton Ball. It's an annual membership event. It started in 1988 at the Cotton Exchange, which is why it got its name. And it's not a gala. It sounds like it might be named the Cotton Ball, but we're going to have a ball.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's more casual. It's not a ball. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an outdoor garden party at a beautiful historic venue.
Yes.
So this year it'll be May 12th in the evening, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
At the home of Levi and Elise Hill on Johns Road.
Yes, and there were some great pictures showing people at past cotton balls, and there's Levi's fabulous house. Levi is an amazing individual. He gives so much back to our community.
Yes.
I mean, we wouldn't have the Miller Theater as it is without him. So many things. I mean, he does a lot of things anonymously as well. But the Hill family are so giving and so great to Augusta, and he's opening his house to this amazing event.
That's right. We'll be on the grounds there outside, so it'll be a lovely garden party.
Yes.
We'll have music and dinner, music by Ray's Creek Revival, and dinner by Bradley's Barbecue.
That's great. There's the group right there, the entertainment.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. There's also a cocktail opportunity, including a signature mint julep at the event.
Oh, and I like those. I'm from Kentucky with the Derby. I love the mint juleps.
Perfect.
That's
Exactly,
really great.
perfect.
Yeah, talking about Levi's property, it is like a block long and a block deep on, I mean, all of these houses on the hill, a lot of times they're, one after the other. He has a whole block wide and deep. I mean, the grounds are just amazing. So that's awesome. and
Lots of
great.
space for a lot of fun.
Yes, absolutely.
We're looking forward to it.
Yes. So you're the chair this
Yes,
this
I'm
year.
the events chair, so everyone would do me a favor by joining Historic Augusta and being at the party.
I love it. And that's how you join Historic Augusta.
That's right.
And then you're able to go to this event. And that's an annual membership.
Right, and it supports the mission of Historic Augusta for historic preservation in our community, so it's very important. It's a wonderful party and a great opportunity to have a good time, but it's for an important mission, of course.
Yes, I always see fabulous people there, people I haven't seen for a while, or friends that I see all the time, just supporting what Historic Augusta does.
Yes.
Yeah. Noelle, let's talk a little about Historic Augusta. I know we've had Eric on talking a little about it. Tell us how you feel about Historic Augusta.
Well, I always I'm so sorry. That's okay. I've always had the perspective that architecture is the most public form of art, and I think that Historic Augusta really does a great job with preserving that form of art. And it is an amazing organization for other people to join, and we really encourage our members to be a part of it.
Yes, yeah, you have a great mission. It is to preserve historical or architecturally significant sites in Augusta and Richmond County, Georgia.
Yes.
I mean, in the business I'm in, I work with home builders who build amazing houses, but they just can't replicate some of this old history, some of this architecture that you're talking about.
Exactly, and that's why it's so important to preserve it and just to maintain the significance of it and significance of the Augusta history.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
this home where we'll be was built in 1820 and has had presidents to visit it.
Yes.
And it's been in the family that owns it now for many generations. So it's a really important part of our history in Augusta to preserve places like that for our legacy.
That's right. So yeah, it is. It's at the historic Joseph Lamar Boyhood Home, correct? What am I looking at? This is President Woodrow Wilson. is next to
That is
Hisco-
affiliated with Historic Augusta.
yes,
That's not this building.
Exactly.
This one is on Johns
But they're
Road.
back there. Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking about Levi's building,
Yes.
house again. I'm sorry. I'm talking about your office
Okay.
where
yes.
you are. Yeah, that's historic as well.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just really, really great. I love downtown, walking through and seeing some of the buildings. I mean, you know, there's so much that is gone, and that's why you're important, because your organization is important, because it does preserve these amazing buildings that for generations to see.
Exactly.
Right.
It preserves the neighborhoods and the districts as well. So we just want to maintain the architecture.
Yes. One thing I love, I know people complain about all the trees on Broad Street that are gone, and I know they're redoing all of this, but currently you can walk down the street now and see so much more architecture than you could see before because those trees were covering it up. I happen to like it to see all of that.
Yeah.
You know, there's some great gingerbread on some of these buildings that, you know, we wouldn't see before.
So the detailing is way more visible now. So
Yes.
that's a plus side.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we always have to look at the bright side.
Exactly.
Always, yes. So this is the Cotton Ball we're here to talk about, and in the fall you have the antique wine auction in the fall, which is
Yes.
always so much fun.
That event is called Perfectly Aged. It's our signature fundraiser for Historic Augusta.
Yeah,
So
I'd like to be called that one day, Perfectly Aged.
we'll take note of that.
I love it. People can get involved. They can donate money. They can become a member, of course. That's great because they get emails. I know I get emails from Historic Augusta, and they can stay in the loop on things as well. They can also volunteer.
Oh,
Yes, absolutely. At the events themselves, for sure.
Yeah, super, super fun.
And we're always looking for volunteers to help with mailing or for the events themselves. And it's always a good time to get those volunteers together and
Yeah,
assist.
we've had good volunteers who love to make the mint juleps. So
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
we
wow.
like to hear what people's talents are so that we can plug them in the right
I
space.
love it. I love it. Yes, you and I are on a board together with
Yes,
the Augusta
Augusta
players and
players.
with the committees. We did that as well. What are your strengths and all of this? So I can see why that would be beneficial. Hey, well, you know,
Absolutely.
and somebody can bring that to the table and take you a step further.
Absolutely.
I love it. Well, I'm looking forward to going to the Cotton Ball.
Well, good. We're
We'll-
excited to have you there.
We'll see you all there. We'll see what the weather's like and what we're going to wear.
Good.
Oh, yes.
I love it. I can't
Cotton
thank you.
dresses.
Oh, cotton dress. Yes.
And I think it's Masters casual.
Okay, Masters Casual.
That's usually the attire for
I would
the
say,
Cotton
yeah, a
Ball.
lot of things in Augusta, especially outdoorsy, are kind of like that these days. Yeah, I did that for the annual this year. I had a baseball cap. People didn't recognize me because I wasn't dressed as Signature Mike. But anyway, thank you both for being here and giving us
Thank
great
you.
information. Always love seeing you both.
Of course, thank you.
We'll be right back with Kelly Zapata of Kelly Appliance.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
If you're considering any type of plastic surgery, there's no reason to travel outside of Augusta, Georgia. We brought in the most advanced techniques, and I believe we have the most experienced and caring staff in the region.
We've really created a family environment here, and we love to build relationships with all of our patients.
Here at Southeastern Aesthetic Surgery, we specialize in creating a personalized experience and customized experience for every patient.
People definitely ask where I get my work done, where I've been, what I've been doing, and definitely my number one answer is Dr. Austin.
Welcome to Dink Pickleball on Fears Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
Come on, let's make this moon shine all day. Let's make this world with everything you say. It's so easy and so wonderful to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
I think I was in my 30s when I thought about appliances and what refrigerator I wanted and how the oven would cook and stuff. And then I felt like I was old. You know, you felt like you finally grew up. Maybe not old, but I felt like I finally grew up because now appliances are important. And they're so important. And I have Kelly Zapata with me today to talk about it.
Here we are.
Thanks for being here again.
Of course.
You were on last month, and we busted a few myths, but we didn't get through them. I was looking at the list. We had so many more to go, and people
Yes.
have been enjoying these myths because they are myths. People do believe in some of these things.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
False rumors swirl
Yeah.
around, and we're here to clear them up.
Absolutely. Well, and with modern technology as well, that has busted some of these. Maybe some of these were factual 10 years ago.
True,
But
yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're busting these. Let's jump right on in, Kelly, because we've talked about Kelly Appliance and where you are, and it's been in the family forever. Everybody knows that and loves you and supports you. This myth, you should put everything on the top rack of the dishwasher.
That is false. A lot of people think you should put everything on the top rack just to keep it from the bottom. It's more gentle on the top, but
Okay.
your heavily soiled dishes, you'll want to put them in the bottom rack.
Okay.
That way you'll have more jet capacity on the bottom. That'll make sure to get them clean.
Okay, very good. Yeah, no, sometimes people, they have the dishwashers and they don't. Sometimes I have a drawer dishwasher, as you know, and then I have the bigger dishwasher.
Yes.
Because there's just two of us, we use the drawer a lot
Yeah.
because we could never fill up.
Yeah. And then going back to the top rack versus bottom rack, a lot of people will just do small loads and want to put them all in the top rack. But
Yes.
if still that heavily soiled stuff, you'll want to put in the bottom rack.
In the bottom, okay, gotcha. This myth, stainless steel appliances don't rust.
That is false. So stainless steel is rust resistant. It is not rust proof.
Okay.
So with your stainless steel, depending on the appliance you've got, it can be a different grade of stainless. So you'll want to check your owner's manual and make sure you're using the correct cleaners for them.
Okay.
Some of these new stainless steel refrigerators have fingerprint resistant coatings on them. So
Yes.
all it takes is water to clean them.
Yes.
If you use an abrasive cleaner, it'll actually peel that finish off, which is the last thing we want.
Yes, exactly. Yes, and I know there's some products that look like stainless there's plastics that look like stainless as well.
There's all types of things now that they make with those different finishes. And then,
Yeah.
of course, as most of us know, manufacturers across all industries are trying to cut corners, if you will.
Yes.
And so it's not going to be that 100% stainless steel.
Is it true that you get what you pay for?
For the most part, yes. So we are kind of your buffer for that versus online shopping of telling you whether it is worth the money that you're paying versus not.
Yeah.
Some of it's just good marketing, but some of it is actually quality product.
And that's a good point why it's important to shop local.
Yes.
Because you can look online, stainless steel appliance, and people are like, oh, I love stainless steel, and it's a good price, and they get it, and then all of a sudden they have a problem because they didn't understand what quality it was.
Correct.
Not just inside and the mechanics of it, but the doors
Yeah.
and all of that themselves.
Yeah, the finish and going back to the different grades of stainless steel. So just because you come in wanting a stainless steel appliance doesn't necessarily mean it's going to match the other stainless steel appliances in your home. So that's something to keep in mind.
Absolutely, yes. Here's a myth. Energy efficient appliances don't work as well.
That is false as well. So most or all appliances nowadays are energy efficient because of government standards, but they do go through rigorous testing to make sure these appliances are up to people's standards as far as reliability, durability, all of those things. So it might not work how you're used to appliance working, but it's going to work how it's supposed to. So it can be a learning curve for some people.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking of a computer when I went from a PC to a Mac.
Yeah.
I just thought it was cheaper because the way it did, but actually it's much better.
Yes.
And so, yeah, a lot of times it's
a
just
learning
technology.
curve.
Yeah, and once you pick it up, you're good.
Yeah.
Here's a myth. A full freezer uses more energy.
So that is not true. A full freezer actually will use less energy because once those items in the freezer are frozen, it's actually contributing to keeping the freezer cold.
Okay.
So actually the fuller the freezer is, the better.
Okay. We have a lot of freezer packs because we use them in coolers and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and we keep those in the freezer all the time.
Yes.
So that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, that helps as well.
Yeah,
Yep, of
awesome.
course.
Yeah, I see where that could come into play there. Here's a myth. Dryers just stop when clothes are dry.
That is not true. So
pretty much all of your new dryers nowadays, to keep up with those government regulations of energy efficiency, will have moisture sensing in them. So it's gonna cut off the dryer once those sensors feel that the clothes are dry enough. And not only is that going to be more efficient, it's also going to protect your clothes from burning and getting too dry.
Yes, I've had that way. I mean, I remember as a kid, my mom doing laundry, helping her with it, and I'm sure had a cheap dryer that this is back in the 70s, but it would be so hot, and you could feel that it ruined the fabrics.
Yes, and we've actually heard of customers before who have burn stains on the clothes from the dryer getting overheating. So. Yeah.
Well, I think we have time for one more. All stainless steel is the same. Well, we just talked about that, yes. And you talked about fingerprint resistance and all of that. Appliances last 20 to 30 years like they used to.
That is unfortunately not the case anymore. So really, they say the lifespan for a good appliance nowadays is going to be about 10 to 15 years.
Yes.
That's going to be, again, due to the quality of materials that are available nowadays to use.
Yes.
And then, of course, the ever-changing technology environment.
So technology, yes.
Yeah, so sometimes those parts will either become obsolete or
new technology, and it just can't keep up. It's like a TV. I got a TV, I don't know, 5 years ago, a smart TV, so they said. It's kind of dumb now because it just stopped. It couldn't keep up, and there's bandwidth and all of the stuff with that, but with TVs. But I know there's some computer technology with some appliances as well.
Yes.
So, and of course, technology is ever changing. So, and we always want to upgrade to something.
Yeah, and not just technology, but again, the government regulations.
Yes, absolutely. That's always changing as well. Thank you for always giving us great information. I love busting these myths.
Yeah, it's fun.
They're really great. Yeah, check out Kelly Appliance. You won't be sorry. Stay tuned. We'll be back with some design dilemmas.
Remember when a handshake meant something? At F&M Bank, it still does. Here, you're greeted with a smile, called by name, and treated like family. We believe in people over profits. And we're proud to grow with Washington and Augusta, Georgia, and all the communities we call home. F&M Bank, hometown banking, timeless service.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. Did you know we offer military discounts on all regular price products? From flooring to lighting to furniture and more, we are truly thankful for those that have served, so all active and retired military can save 10%. Whether you want to do it yourself or need our flooring specialist to handle the installation, Hardwood Floors & More is the place to call. Visit our showroom today in Evans, Hardwood Floors & More, where we have so much more in store for you.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
I'm Mark Herbert with Herbert Homes. Today we're in beautiful Thompson, Georgia, in a neighborhood called Bordeaux. Most of the homes in this neighborhood here are well below $200,000. If you're thinking about getting a new home, if you're downsizing, or if you're just starting off in life and want something nice, we're one of the original 210 warranty builders in the Augusta area. We're VA, FHA, USDA certified also. So please come on out to Bordeaux. I'll see you out here in the neighborhood. Thank you.
Design Dilemma brought to you by Stephanie Richardson of DNS Painting. Thank you for writing in to Mike@signaturemike.com. Again, I love hearing from you. Whether you have a design dilemma or just words of encouragement, you've been so nice writing in, and I appreciate it. Just with words of encouragement about my surgery. Some of you have written in. You love that we're using the green screen for design dilemmas. Send in your design dilemmas. No project is too large or too small. Don't be embarrassed. You've seen some of the images. I mean, my producer's like, why would they send that in? I love it. I love working with people of every age and demographic. Just send those pictures in and I will work with you and help you figure out your problems. Let's dive on in. Maria in Beach Island wrote in. She said, I want to start over with my kitchen. Any suggestion on changing cabinets? Should I take the bulkhead out and take my cabinets to the ceiling? That's a very good question. We've talked about this before. I love kitchen design. Love, love, love. The bulkheads here, if we can take them out, that would be great. But sometimes there's electrical, plumbing, HVAC. Sometimes you have some of this running up in that there's ductwork or something up there. So you want to try to figure that out. If you can, I feel it is a dated look. If you can get rid of that bulkhead and take your ceilings all the way up, that would be great. One thing I notice a lot of people will do when they go up with the cabinets, they will put glass doors up here at the top. And then it's got to be decorative, so it's not really functional. I generally would say take your doors, your solid doors, all the way up. Sometimes if you have a taller ceiling than you have to do two doors. You do a longer one here at the bottom, and then you do a taller one or a shorter one at the top. But then you can store secondary things up there. Of course, you're going to need to get on a step stool or something to get up there. But those glass doors really aren't very helpful with storing things. Maybe if you like glass doors, maybe here and there, but not the whole run of the cabinet. But yes, I feel like your window treatment is a little dated. Maybe a little shade that's tucked into your trim there would be awfully nice. The last show we had somebody that wrote in and they had the wood cabinets as well and they liked them. And I had Cheryl Schubach on that said you can chalk paint your cabinets. You have to degrease them first and then you can chalk paint them. If you're on a budget, that works really, really well. Sometimes, I don't know if you have room in here for an island, I don't know, but if you do, you could chalk paint or color your island one color. The cabinet over your range, I don't see the range where that might be. You could paint that a color here as well, but you could change it up a little bit and not have the wood everywhere because I see you have the wood floors as well and then the cabinets. But anyway, I hope that helped you there. John and Sarah in Aiken wrote in, we want to get a rug, but unsure of how big to go. We had this a few shows ago as well. People were asking me how big to go. Again, I'd have to measure the room to figure this out, but what you want to do, you want to ground your main furniture in the room with the rug. You don't want things spread out all over the place. You want to ground it and make a grouping. So what I'm looking at here, looks like you have a sofa, you have some random chairs sitting around, but I would say you definitely want a rug for these three pieces here. You have a fireplace here. Oh, I see your TV is over here now. I haven't looked at this before, so I'm going to make this up as I go along. So I see why your sofa is then facing this. You might need a coffee table in this setup as well, but you definitely want to ground your pieces here that are going over toward the TV. So we want to do that. I hope that helped. You want to, as long as it's grounded, you might need a 9x12, could be a 10x14. So again, size-wise, I don't know. We'd have to measure the room, but just make sure everything's grounded. At least the front of your chairs and your sofa sitting on the rug, if not more. So that's kind of a rule of thumb. This is someone that wrote in, anonymous in Grovetown. I respect that. We have just built our new home. I am unsure what type of window treatments to do. There will be a chandelier on the left as that space is my dining area. Okay, what window treatment? I love that you're anonymous. You see, write in anonymously to me. We'll keep it private. You have a variety of windows here. First of all, I see the two windows on either side of the fireplace with the built-ins under. I might recommend a Roman shade on those. Roman shades are very, very popular. What's nice, as they're pulled up, it's kind of a nice top treatment, but also if they're pulled down, if you need the privacy, that gives you that as well. I would say if this is going to be your dining area, we want to do this a little differently. I would do drapery panels over here to the left and the right of the window because you said you're going to have a chandelier hanging here, you know, over your dining space here. And this will formalize it a little bit. I see it's an open floor plan, so it's probably a little more casual and probably where your family's going to eat most of the time. But I would do drapery panels there. You can coordinate it with the fabric that you used on the shades over here. You could do a solid linen type fabric and do a drapery tape. You know, we've talked about that on the show as well before, but something like that, I think that would be great. You don't have to do the same window treatment on those windows. So I think that works there. John and Evans wrote in, I put blinds up, but it doesn't block the sun out as much as I would like. I work night shifts and need to sleep during the day. So yes, the same thing. Those Roman shades, those cordless, or the Roman shades. You can do cordless, but a lot of times they're corded. The motorized Roman shades get crazy expensive. If it's in your budget, that's great. But we do a blackout lining on those shades, so it will block a lot of that light out. It won't filter through. So I would recommend the Roman shades for you there, and that way you'll get full coverage from that sun. I work with a lot of people who work night shifts and need that as well. And then again, when it's up, you have a nice little topper treatment there. If you want to layer something, you could do drapery panels, and we've talked about this before. You could do one on the far left and the far right. You don't have to do, you know, one on each side of the window. You could do that. That would visually open that wall up. But I hope that helps solve your problems today. Again, email me at mike@signaturemike.com. I always love hearing from you. We'll be right back.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion, it's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
People from all over the Augusta area trust Southeastern Aesthetic Surgery. Led by Dr. Troy Austin, the team is committed to delivering expert care and beautiful, natural-looking results. Whether you're exploring surgical procedures or non-surgical treatments, every patient receives personalized attention in a comfortable, modern setting. Discover why patients across the CSRA trust Southeastern Aesthetic Surgery. Schedule a consultation today.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
I hope that we gave you some wow in your day. Thank you all for being here.
Of course.
Noelle, we wanted to mention how people can RSVP.
So they can call our office at 706-724-0436, or they could send us an email at rsvp@historicaugusta.org. And we hope that you can RSVP by May 4th. And
Yeah,
thank
so
you so
can
much.
plan that. Yes, absolutely. And I will see you there. So please come. I would love to see you there. That would be great. Some of these myths about appliances, did you all believe some of those before? Or did you know? Did you figure? Sometimes we figure this stuff out as time goes on with technology.
I think the dishwasher one was really informative.
Yes.
Because I always put the heavier stuff on, kind of mix and match.
Yeah. Well, it's always good. Good information. Absolutely. Yes. I hope to see you at the Cotton Ball, and it's always a fun time. And again, it's Masters Casual. Is that what you said?
Masters Casual.
Masters Casual. Yes. So there you go. You don't. It's not a ball. You don't have to wear a big tie or anything. Check us out on our YouTube channel, Signature Mike, and again, email me at mike@signaturemike.com. I always love hearing from you. I hope that we put some wow in your day, and we will see you next time on the Signature Mike Show. See you next time.
All right.